success that marks a juncture that we reach in our lives that is merely the result of many, many smaller successes and failures. It is the outcome of struggle, my brother, and change, my mentor. A triumph is a hallmark or a milestone, if you can imagine a timeline. It is like a marker that signifies an ongoing process, reaching a moment of fruition. Similar to struggles, I've had many triumphs. I crossed into Beta Upsilon Delta fraternity at Cal State Fullerton in 2009. After 6 months of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears with my pledge brothers by my side, I was an active member for another 4 years. At Fullerton College, I became one of the top sprinters on the track team, receiving collegiate, regional, and state recognition for my academic and athletic achievements. And after 2 years of training, I made it to state with my relay team. I was inducted into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. I graduated from Fullerton College with honors and 2 associate's degrees, one in psychology and one in social sciences. I was accepted into UCI, one of the top public universities in the nation. I studied abroad for a year in Ghana, where I competed on a national level in a British parliamentary debate, and left the program with one of the highest GPAs of any student to ever participate. I studied at King's College in London, one of the top 30 universities in the world. I applied for a Fulbright scholarship and made it to the finalist stage for one of the most competitive Fulbright awards in the world. Clinton is a Fulbright finalist, by the way. Which is the Fulbright for the independent study in the United Kingdom. Selected from a pool of over 1,200 applicants, and in the process I got accepted into a master's program at Goldsmiths University, London, among many other triumphs. Finally, there is change, my mentor. Change has taught me that the only thing actually promised in this life is, well, change. Even after subscribing to a religious ideology in which I believed I could attain a state of constant peace, constant joy, or constant balance, I have learned that though those things happen, a change will come. Peace will turn to conflict, joy to sadness or anger, and balance to imbalance, and vice versa. I have come to embrace change like the waves embrace the shore. Hold on, she's probably lost. Hello?
That's my favorite part.
Okay, sorry. I will call you back in like 3 minutes because I'm in the middle of saying my graduation speech.
You have that on film, right?
I was playing.
I don't think she has anyone else's number here. Okay. So back to change. Change! Yes.
Promise!
I have come to embrace change like the waves embrace the shore. Some people fear change, but my life has not allowed me to. 16 schools, multiple states and countries, and a myriad of life experiences have shown me how change can be frighteningly beautiful and foreignly familiar. Meditation made me change my habits, my ways of thinking. I changed from a partying little frat boy pothead who was awarded the Bob Marley Award for smoking the most weed to a celibate yogi who tried and oftentimes failed not to pass judgment on my friends who did not prescribe to a lifestyle similar to the one that I just took on. And now change faces me as I try and find where this meditation fits in my life. Studying in Ghana changed how I understand the intersections of different parts of my identities, showing me my African history, roots, and culture, changing the way in which I perceive, discuss, and educate others on my mixed heritage, my rich cultural history, and my current personal political dispositions. It has also changed my sovereignty. I have had to grab a hold of my black identity after a lifetime of people telling me I'm not black enough because I don't look like my mother and my siblings. People telling me it is wrong to claim stake in the stories of my ancestors, which course through my veins and paint the circumstances that my family and I find ourselves into this day. To shout in the face of being silenced, like my ancestors have done for centuries. I have also endured changes in other areas of my identity. My sexual identity has always been a confusing realm for me. Those nearest and dearest have witnessed but a glimpse of this struggle, one I've kept hidden away. If you have not been in the closet before, which I assume none of you have, some of you have not, it consumes the greater portion of your silent inner world. My sexual identity is something that you might have questioned during a random moment of speculation, but it is something that I ruminate over almost every moment of every day, hiding a piece of myself everywhere I go, ashamed, disgusted, and afraid. Afraid of myself and afraid of others seeing this part of me. Being discovered is a fear greater than death. Though hidden, the struggle has followed me everywhere. I have tortured myself into believing that some amount of contemplation or meditation could cure me of this sickness that I've had. But change has also taught me that some feelings are non-negotiable, and I can't change the way that I feel or how I love. This realization has led me to my current process of change, figuring out where I stand in my religion and in the lives of the people who have come to see me as family because of our shared religion. Because through their eyes, they can never accept all parts of my colorful, queer, mixed self, and judgment shrouds their compassion in the name of an ideological truth. Change is like a mentor, but if triumph is a teacher, what is the difference? Well, it's simple. Teachers provide a great array of knowledge or tools of knowing. Mentors provide more than just knowledge, they provide perspective. They help develop wisdom, which is necessary for the application of knowledge. A mentor seeks to know their mentee, and similarly, change has helped me to know myself. Change is promised. What we do with how we understand change requires introspection and honest reflection. Therein lies the potential for a shift in perspective. Struggle, triumph, change. These three friends have helped me along with each of you throughout this journey, and I think and hope they will continue on with me. So back to the present moment. I stand here a queer, complicated, mixed-race graduate of the University of California. I stand here with a slew of failures and successes behind me, with knowledge as my weapon, wisdom as my garb, and imperfection as my knapsack. I stand here on the precipice of new frontiers with questions racing through my mind about where to go and what's to come next. But I also stand here in a room full of friends and family. I wouldn't stand here with any of those things if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Each of you has contributed to my struggle in ways both big or small. Each of you are here because our paths have crossed. Our unique and collective struggles, triumphs, and changes made us cross paths, and we are eternally linked. If our paths diverge at this point, do not forget me, as I will never forget any of you. I will go far, perhaps far in space, perhaps far in time. I want you to know to never forget that you will always have a friend, a brother in me, no matter where our paths lead. Remember that. Thank you all. Let's celebrate. Do you have another ball?